back to AppyTales. We are here with our episode 3 and today we are going to talk about a very exciting island deep into the Andaman Sea in Thailand. So there's this island called Koh Tapu. Koh, loosely means like an island or a hill in Thai. And this island also has a very peculiar name, which is called the James Bond Island. I mean, James Bond is an amazing franchise, but an island deep in the sea in the east, and the name is James Bond. Let's get into the peculiar story of this name. So basically, this island is a part of a huge, Phang Nga Bay, which has more than 40 islands, and this is 130 feet from Koh Khao Phin Kan, which is in northeast of Phuket. So this particular island is in the shape of a nail. It's just long like this, and it's in the middle of the sea with no support of any kind. It's made of limestone. It is a spectacle to look at. This is called the limestone karst towers, and karst towers mean that any kind of natural formation which is made by soluble or dissolvable materials like limestones, and with time it erodes in, so it has a very different shape, a very unique view to look at. Now this is also part of the Ao Phang Na National Park. Now we're going to talk about the name. What is the origin of the name? First we'll talk the real name, which is Koh Tapu. So Koh Tapu came from this folk tale which comes around nowadays, which has two versions of it. Now Tapu is similar to the word crab's eye as well as a nail or a spike. So the story goes like, there was once a fisherman who was very good in, he usually got a lot of fish every day when he went to fishing. But one particular day he was not getting any fish, even after waiting there and patiently keep doing the process again and again. And each time he picked up the net, he caught a crab in it, the same single crab coming up one again and again and again. He got so frustrated at one point that he cut the crab, took out his eye and just threw in the ocean. And it is said that crab's eye has become Koh Tapu. And another similar story comes where the same story has, rather than the crab, there's a nail which keeps coming up again and again and again every time he's fishing. So in anger, he cuts the nail into two and then throws one part of it into the sea, and which grows up to be Koh Tapu. Now let's talk about why its name is the James Bond Island. So one of the most famous James Bond movies, The Man with the Golden Gun, was shot right here in Koh Tapu, where the mushroom-shaped rock housing solar panels by Francisco Sacramanga was shot in the same place. So there's this beautiful view where James Bond, flies in front of Koh Tapu, and then opposite to Koh Tapu they do some machine thingy and a solar panel pops out of the island. So that made this particular island so famous that the tourists rushed in there to get a view of this particular place and relate to their favorite icon. And because of the popularity, James Bond came back here again in the movie Tomorrow Never Dies. But the only catch here is they kind of made it look like Vietnam, whereas it was in Thailand. So because of this growing popularity and twice coming and shooting in the same place, this place was named James Bond Island by the tourist hub. Lastly, we come to a conclusion. This island is a standing example of how media representation can form an image of a place and destroy it at the same time. But in in this case, the whole identity of this island, even though it was such an amazing natural specimen from before, it became popular because of a movie. Talk about how we expose ourselves to a different place, a different identity, and at the same time, where we are gaining from it, that place also gains from us. It should be a very conscious effort by us to publish the right image of the place, because with every click we are bringing upon an image, a new data to the society about that place. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like this tiny journey to Tapu. Please keep joining us back. Please like and subscribe and come to us with our new journey somewhere else, some other time.